Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel. Part 143. I know. I'm stupid late with this, but I have a reason for that. Thursday and Friday, I was stupidly busy, like, the entire day for both days, to the point where I couldn't even make this video. But I waited until now, because I was able to do it. But as the old saying goes, better late than never, right? But anywho, got three movies to talk about. The first, as you see here, is the new Martin Scorsese flick, Killers of the Flower Moon, which stars Leonardo DiCaprio, because of course it does. As you know, those two had a partnership for like quite a long time. They've teamed up for several movies, Departed, Shutter Island, Wolf of Wall Street. I think I may have missed one or two. But those are like the ones I immediately think of. And this is just another one of those. And the release for this movie is a little weird because Apple is involved, like, with Apple TV Plus, that streaming service that I will not use because there's not much there. There's nothing there that makes me go, yeah, I need to spend more money on streaming. They have all the Peanuts content, which, ooh, grinds my gears quite a bit. But yeah, yeah. So the thing is, just it's having something weird's happening. So like the plan for this movie is that it's gonna have this big premiere at Cannes next May, in 2023, right? And that's the article says in a development that could be a future template for streamers look to recoup some of the mega budgets of the event films they've been making. Killers of the Flower Moon would roll out with a full-blown theatrical release through Paramount, a studio that was always a part of the deal. So Apple TV Plus, they want this movie, right? Yeah, they pretty much, yeah, they have this movie pretty much. Thing is, this movie is pricey. I mean, the talent should tell you that it's pricey, right? These Scorsese, DiCaprio, De Niro, they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. So yeah, and judging by you know Martin Scorsese's last movie, The Irishman, which was also a streaming movie on Netflix. I'm looking this up now, and yeah, the budget for it is somewhere between 159 million and 250 million dollars for that movie. That's about as expensive as your average superhero flick or your big sci-fi spectacle. It's kind of insane. But this is Netflix. Like they'll accept anything, no matter how expensive it is. So yeah, it seems like the same thing's happening with Apple TV Plus. They're like, crap, this movie's gonna be stupid expensive. We gotta make our money back somehow because this movie's not gonna pay itself. So have Paramount release it theatrically. And would it do well? Probably. I mean, obviously, Leonardo DiCaprio is one of the few stars in Hollywood that can, draw just on his name alone. And obviously, Martin Scorsese, absolute legend, right? Having those two team up together on the big screen, it should go well, realistically. But we won't know like the full plan until like later. It doesn't even have a release date yet, so I don't know. I don't know. And also, I think the name Killers of the Flower Moon is really weird. It's just sums off about that. But yeah, that's what's going on with Killers of Flower Moon. Okay, next. Pearl. This is an interesting one. Um this is a prequel. This is the prequel to X, a movie that came out in March, this March, right? Guess when this comes out. Guess. Take a guess. September 16th, 2022. Yep. So the prequel to X, well, the whole thing with Pearl, it's the origin story of the villain from X. This prequel is coming out 6 months after the original film. 6 months. Think about that. I mean, when you have like a gap that small between installments of franchise installments, like usually there's sequels, like a double sequel, like say Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions. One led directly to the other, right? Then like other like back to back installments, like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. That was all. They all like one led to the other, and then to the next one. Same goes for like Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, and at World's End. Same thing. Never have I seen an original movie. You have an original movie, and then 6 months later you go backwards to the prequel. I don't think that's ever happened ever. So that's really interesting. And well, at least it gives me another movie to talk about in September, which is nice because my god, September's gonna need all the movies you can get because ooh, I just know the box office is gonna be hella depressing. It may start getting depressing right now. So yeah, like more movies is good, right? Because that's the thing the box office has been lacking. We certainly haven't been lacking in the blockbuster department. We've been lacking in the quantity department. We need more movies coming out, not less. Because more movies equals more potential revenue. And having another movie come out in September is a good thing. So, yeah, but I mean, cool, I guess. I know this movie was filmed simultaneously with X, so this was definitely intentional. But it's just kind of weird. Like I haven't even seen X, so how can I watch Pearl without seeing X? If I saw Pearl without seeing X, I'm gonna be so lost. I'm gonna have no context about anything. So yeah, it's kind of a weird strategy, but we'll see how it goes come September. So yeah, yeah, and what they called it an extraordinary origin story because X was the original movie. Very, very clever guys. So yeah, I guess the year of A24 just is just gonna keep on going, I guess. Which is fine by me. Alright, so that was Pearl. And now last and certainly least, Book Club 2, the next chapter, the sequel we've all been waiting for, clearly. It has a date. Mother's Day 2023. So May 12th, 2023. It's a summer movie. Yeah. It's in the summer movie season, just like the first one. And it's going to be basically sandwiched in between Guardians 3 and Fast X. That's pretty ambitious. Granted, the first movie had an ambitious plan too. It opened the same day as Deadpool 2, which, like, kudos for doing that. And then like a week later, there was Solo: A Star Wars Story, but we all know what happened to that. That was a complete catastrophe. So that wasn't much of an issue. But yeah, Book Club it has no fear when it comes to big blockbuster movies. Like the first one stood up against Deadpool 2. Second one, it's going to be sandwiched in between Guardians 3 and Fast X. And I think it can do that because obviously the target demographic for this movie is way different from Guardians 3 and Fast X because this is going after the old women demographic, which they are coming back as proven by the success of Elvis and even the smaller success of Where the Crawdads Sing. Those movies are proof positive that that audience is coming back in full force. Well, maybe not full force, but mostly full force. So yeah, this does make sense, but it's been like 5 years. Like, why did they wait so long? I don't know, but whatever, whatever. But I mean, I guess a sequel does make sense. The first book club movie did really well, despite it's kind of its low key release, in the shadow of Deadpool 2. Made like 68 million domestic, 104 million worldwide, so why not? Why wouldn't you make a sequel? So, yeah. Yeah, that's for next summer. All you, older ladies out there, this is something you can look forward to. So, yeah. And that's it. That's literally it. That's all that's happened. So I guess the question now is what will happen next? Ooh, that's a fantastic question because I have no clue at all. I mean, July's over, and you got August. Everything here should come out realistically. Same goes for September. Everything here should come out too. Oh, Dark Harvest is now gone. Wow, what a shock. What a surprise that is. I called it like for several episodes. I knew it would happen, and it happened. So, nah, nothing to say about that. Um, Pearl isn't on here yet, but I imagine it will be in due time. Then you got Don't Worry, Darling, and Bros, Smile. The rest of September should be fine. The rest of October should be fine too, realistically. I mean, pretty much everything here has a trailer or some advertising involved, so yeah. November, everything here should come out realistically. December, same thing. Yeah, I really don't see anything crazy happening to the rest of 2022. Although something will probably happen when I least expected, which is fantastic. Uh, oh, Tomb Raider 2. That's an interesting one. Apparently, MGM, they lost the license, and Alicia Vikander, she's not going to be Tomb Raider anymore, so who knows? So I guess that movie is canceled now. I don't know if they're going to do another reboot or if it's just, I guess it's just going to be a reboot. So I guess Tomb Raider 2 is just dead. It is legit canceled. So, yeah, that's it for that. The rest of these movies, I have no idea. Although I know Styx and Lionsgate, they're apparently working on some type of partnership, so that might save some of these movies. But yeah, I don't know what will happen to the rest of those. And then 2023, you got January, got February, got March, uh, April. Last Train to New York is still there. That movie's undated. That movie's probably not gonna happen, which would probably be for the best. Book Club 2 now has that May 12th date again, sandwiched in between Guardians 3 and Fast X. And then you got June here, and then you got July. Oppenheimer is like it has a trailer, which makes it like it's the furthest away from coming out that actually has actual marketing surrounding it. Oh wait, well the next movie besides that would be Dead Reckoning Part 1, which also has a trailer. So these movies come out next year and they already have trailers. It's crazy. Then you got not April, August, then September, then October, then November. There is Blade there. And then December. And then I don't know anymore. I just don't know. Uh so I guess we'll just have to wait and find out what happens next. So yeah, anywho, yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn notifications, share the whole drill. We'll check out more videos like this. Got playlists on the homepage for all previous cancel episodes I've done on the channel, all types of, you know, there's like, including this one, there's like 143 episodes. So yeah, plenty to choose from. So if you want to, binge this series from beginning to now, watch all the episodes, go right ahead. I encourage it. Go do it. There's also box office predictions where I predict box office for movies. I did DC League of Super Pets and Vengeance. Did those for this weekend. So if you want to watch those or any other prediction videos I've done this year, you can go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. Recap for that will come out next week, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the July recap will come out next week, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I've done on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that is it. That is all. I am out. Goodbye.